If you have 17 almost finished projects and 0 finished ones, we might need to talk a little bit about perfectionism. So, grab a drink, pull up a chair, and it's time for some tough love. So, real talk. Who's running the show here? You or that tiny little perfectionism, like a little unpaid manager on your shoulder just sucking the joy out of everything? In this video, I'm going to show you some of the ways perfectionism keeps you stuck and some easy ways to get out of that deep dark hole that perfectionism is trying to keep you stuck down in. Hey friends, if you're new here, I am Cynthia, creator and digital artist from Doodles Design Studio, and I am here to help you on your creative journey. I'm not the expert, I don't know everything, and I definitely don't pretend to. More like your creative bestie that will make a mess of everything, so hopefully you don't have to. So today I'm talking to all my digital drawing girlies who want to improve, finish, and eventually start selling your digital artwork, or start selling it faster than 3 business days and 10 years to completion. One of the sneaky ways perfectionism can get you is it pretends it has standards. It's not you putting out slop. It's you making sure you're putting out awesome work. But in reality, it's more likely that it's fear of being seen learning in the messy middle. We're not perfect, and people might see what we're creating and not think it's good enough. And it's like you're not even making art anymore. You're turning it into a pass or a fail exam. Everything has to be perfect. Everything has to be right. Oh my God, what'd I do? You freeze. You overthink. You restart. That finish line, it keeps moving. You fix one thing, and then all of a sudden it moves again because you notice something else that needs fixed as well. Then suddenly you're starting over from scratch. You've scrapped the entire thing and you just need to start over. And before you know it, you're already chasing approval before you even start a new project, a new piece of art. Is anyone going to buy this? Is anyone going to like this? Is it hideous? Quick check. If you have unfinished art pieces sitting in one of your digital apps right now, go ahead and post in the comments. I feel attacked, so I know I'm not here alone. You should probably also like this video if your camera roll is looking like progress shots that never turn into a finished piece. We have things like endless tweaking, restarting instead of finishing, hopping from tool to tool. Scrap that. Let's go with this. So, here are some sneaky perfectionism habits that you can look out for. Endless tweaking. You keep zooming in, you keep changing tiny details, hitting that undo button, and suddenly you're putting eyelashes on an ant. Restarting instead of finishing. Restarting feels fresh and new. Finishing feels like reality. What world are you living in? Tool hopping as procrastination. New brushes, new textures, always on the hunt for the perfect one to make your artwork just like mwah, chef's kiss. Truth is, the only thing going to make your art better, awesome, is practice. Comparing your messy middle to someone's highlight reel. The only person you should be in a contest with is yourself on improving your own work. I know, that's way easier for me to sit here and say when I see all the amazing artwork on Instagram and Pinterest. These folks have talent, but that's okay. They're not you. Their art's never going to be yours, and you want to be better from last year. So let's talk about some actionable ways we can actually arm ourselves with these tools to combat that perfectionist beast. So first, let's talk about putting some parameters on what finished actually looks like before we start. If you're working on a certain project, say a sticker, is it going to have texture? Is it going to have shading? Is it going to have an outline, or are you sending it out to a manufacturer that will add the outline themselves? What about the color palette? Are you going to have 3 colors? Maybe even set yourself a time limit, 30 minutes, and it's done. Speaking of that time limit, grab your phone. They have timers. Use it. Maybe 10 minutes for your sketch and line art, or bump that up to 5 minutes for your sketch, maybe 25 minutes total for your line art and your coloring, and another 10 minutes for cleanup and 5 to export, and you're done. Start getting comfortable with small and finishable. Make it your whole personality for a while. Let's learn how to do simple before we start to go extreme. We're looking for simple assets that can get us moving along our line of progression. We can work on masterpieces later. We can work on growing our technical skill. Creating and producing is what's going to help us improve. So let's start simply first. Do a good enough pass, then stop. That feels gross, right? It makes me want to cringe. But set yourself a rule. 2 cleanup passes and it's done. Pass 1, you're checking for big shapes, readability. Is your artwork going to be readable if this is a sticker? Pass 2, tiny polish and export. Create a small ritual you do every time you finish so it feels like the end of the book. Whether it's signing your name, labeling your artwork, exporting it, and moving it to a finished folder, just a little something to get yourself that closure. Now let's reframe finished artwork a little bit. Let's talk about what it does. Finished artwork is proof. It builds skill, confidence, and a body of work. You're slowly building your portfolio. If you want products, you're building your inventory. Let's do a quick reality check. Selling artwork is not about never making mistakes. It's about making art that people connect with. You want to give someone that warm, fuzzy feeling. Products need consistency more than perfection. A clean, readable style that you can repeat. Your first products are allowed to be beginner level. That's the point. You have to start somewhere. You're going to get better. You're going to build on those beginner products. And on that note, if perfectionism is making digital drawing feel overwhelming, I made something just for you. That's right, you're my kind of people. It's my free beginner guide for digital drawing that gets you started without having to be perfect. It's going to walk you through a few simple tools, some small, finishable pieces, and start building confidence one messy piece at a time. I'll make sure to leave it in the video's description for you, so if you want to grab it, it'll be there. Guys, you're not getting away without an assignment. So I want you to go through your work, pick one unfinished piece, and give it a finish line today. Go grab it. I'll wait. Set a timer, do a cleanup, max 2 swipes, and export it. Call it done. Let me know down in the comments what you decided to finish this week. And make sure and like and subscribe, guys, if you want more actionable steps to help you on your digital drawing journey and turning that art into income. We can travel this road together and cheer each other on along the way. Have a great day, guys, and I hope to see you again real soon.